What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here about to check out something different. This time we're checking out Indian Army Hail March. Okay, now it's to my understanding that whenever we're looking at Hail Marches, right, the whole entire purpose of it is, of course, to I don't know if this is like one of the things to display military might. I always thought that it was more of a display of intimidation, right? Because syncopate or being in sync can be a little menacing, especially if everybody's kind of moving like one. So I'm not really too sure what we're about to check out. This is the first time I've reacted to any content like this. Let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up. Okay, so we got the action trailer music. Oh, I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, that's cool. Got the tanks. So one thing that I want you guys to kind of fill me in, and this isn't anything specifically tied to just India, but what is the purpose of a Hail March? That's what I want to know. Howitzer. Guitar. He's like a satellites, radio, comms. It's almost like is it a display of weapon arms? Are those nukes? Missiles. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's what I was waiting on. I like this. So here's the thing, guys. Back in high school, I used to be a part of a marching band, and we was the type of marching band that, is more of an urban marching band, band, not like your traditional one. But there was this thing I learned quite a bit when it came to marching, and that being in sync is pretty much everything, moving together as one, right? And it is kind of like a signal of power. Like it's also kind of be like a signal of respect as well, if everybody's in sync. But I remember one time when I was in high school, our instructor made us do a hour of power where we were simply march in place, and this was to build our stamina. Guys, the reason why this looks so crisp because they probably went through something similar, where they would sit there and they will march. Everything needs to be intact, right? Let's look at this. Let's see how crisp this is. look, bro. Even the sway and how they're swaying left and right is in sync. And the fact that they wear kind of like these white gloves, right, makes it super noticeable if they ever mess up. This is amazing. The head turns. Look at the marching, right? Even the running. I mean, you've obviously seen a bunch of people running in place, going up and down and everything. You can tell when, you know, one is out of place, one and another. God, that looks so. Look at that. That looks so clean. That looks so clean. It's the color scheme as well. It just looks like just a mass of destruction that's just heading on. This couple of these guys' heads aren't turned, but there's also other people in front with their heads are face forward. So I'm guessing that's how they were supposed to be. But just look how clean this is. That's so clean. That's so clean. Hey, you guys tell me, there's obviously different military branches and different sections in the military. Y'all let me know what all is in this march. The colors. Oh, wow. Look at those colors. Are they? Oh, those are camels. I was sitting there wondering, like, those don't look like horses. The camels. So another thing is that, you know, it's a Republic Day parade. I feel like this is something that is watched upon like the entire world, right? I mean, it must be. This has okay, it's only got 270,000. I would have thought something like this would have way more, because this is an impressive show, right? So obviously you want to bring your A game, right? This is stuff that you would practice day in and day out. And not only that, but I wonder how long the actual route is that they're marching. The longest that I've ever had to march in high school was about a good 4 miles, I think, of straight marching in like 50 pounds of like cotton uniform while I was playing my saxophone. It's not an easy feat. And when eyes are watching, you got to bring 100% of that energy. You know, I'm kind of speaking from just a marching aspect, not anything specific to a country or whatnot. Just marching down to just the essentials of marching, period. So whenever I see stuff that's in sync, or I see everybody with kind of like the same attitude, I like that, right? Because I kind of understand what goes into that. It looks like it's super simple, but really you got them in the back rehearsing, like everybody trying to make sure the legs are at a specific angle that doesn't go any higher than that you march with a certain cadence. All this types of stuff is things that matter. See how they all swaying back in the same one? Yeah, I like that. wrestling. We got some stunt. Bro, I'm sitting here looking at this and I'm just thinking to myself, ain't no way it's going like I was like, yo, that's crazy. And then the next one, yo, that's crazy. They just keep topping themselves. And I'm just like, did I just see a pyramid of like 30 something people just stiff as a board? Yo, what? This dude was one of them reading a magazine? The swag and attitude on that guy. I feel like that might have been a display of like athleticism and like entertainment. That was impressive. I don't really know too much about, aircrafts. Couldn't tell you what these planes are. They look scary. Color schemes. No, this whole entire thing, it's kind of like one of them things where unless you are like into like I would say either history or you've taken an interest in like cultures like outside of like America, well, because I'm American, or unless you had an affinity for this type of stuff, then most of this stuff you wouldn't know much about. I feel like as an American, I would need to force myself to learn more about cultures outside of here, unless said culture comes to India. I mean, not comes to India, comes to America, and then pretty much informs me about it, which I actually have had a chance to learn about different cultures when I went to my university. Graduated in 2013 from a K-State University. And out of all the places I went, that was definitely one of the most diverse universities or diverse places that I've been. I met all kinds of people from different points of the area, got introduced to a whole lot of cultural specific things. It's been amazing. So I saw this pop up on my home feed and I was like, wow, that looks interesting. Also, what is a hell march? You know what I mean? So this is awesome. The color scheme is amazing. The syncing was in there. That athleticism, I think at one point they have 4 people spinning on a bike at once. That's insane. But anyways, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.